For every 5 years, we have an opportunity, ladies and gentlemen. An opportunity to rally Ugandans to change things. Not to just rally Ugandans to go to an election. There were many questions, and many of our friends were challenging us about the election, knowing the kind of election that happens under a dictatorship. But we said this time around, we're going to have a protest vote. It has been 5 years, but now it is less than a week before we take the first major step. Ladies and gentlemen, we said it before. I presented myself. I was endorsed by the National Unity Platform and many Ugandans, and here we are. We are going into an election. Nomination day is happening next week on Tuesday. But before you clap, I want us to imagine what kind of election we are going into. I've personally been having sleepless nights, long thoughts and long prayers, praying for myself, my comrades, my family, and my country. Why? Because the kind of election that we are going into, ladies and gentlemen, is no usual election. It is war. We are going into something that we don't desire, but we have to go there because it is our only fighting chance. One writer said that even if the chance is only 1% success, it is worth fighting. So now we are going into a fight where the regime in power has tried to tilt everything against us, but we are going to win because we have God on our side. So the kind of election that we are going to, ladies and gentlemen, if any of you had doubts, if any of you didn't know what we are going into, I'm sure you watched Museveni's Minister for Justice and Constitutional Affairs, Norbert Mao. For a long time, we've been telling you, ladies and gentlemen, that the regime is not strong on its own. It cannot enslave us unless if it uses us or some of us. For a long time, so many of us had doubts. But finally, it has been made very clear to all and sundry that this election, number one, is going to be between two sides, the oppressor and the oppressed. In fact, the oppressors and the oppressed. Now, don't get me wrong, the oppressor is not just Museveni. Because the devil does not come on earth to tempt people. The devil uses people. Museveni does not personally come to wink us. He uses people. He uses some of the so-called us.